Gosh, I think originally when I started, because I didn't realize I was doing it when I started, I was about 14 and I was working for Walt Disney as a singer. And they used to get us to go into the studios and do stuff, so we'd mime to ourselves, which is weird, and then you'd do it live over your own miming. So I think I was about 14, but I really starting it was probably about 3 years ago when I was lucky enough to study at NIDA and was tutored by Rick Herbert, who kind of took me under his wing and became a bit of a mentor, and he introduced me to the wonderful Katy Evans, and I'm here. I think the most challenging thing I found is getting people to take a chance on a new voice, because it's so easy to go with voices you already know and voices you know you like the sound of, but I think it's harder for people to take a chance on something new that they might actually like better. So that, I think, has been the hardest thing. It's a long process and I'm a little bit impatient, but I'm definitely getting there bit by bit, so we'll get there in the end. For me, I absolutely love the variety. I love going into every voice session not knowing what it is that I'm going to have to do and in what style, in what way, and who I'm going to be working with. I love the fact that I get to meet completely new people every single time, and it's a way of, I guess, growing as an artist and being a different version of you every time you go in. Well, it's funnily enough, being that I recently got married and my birth name is PARRY. The very first gig I did at Nova radio station, Katy Perry was in town, and there was like 4 or 5 people in the studio waiting when I got there, and I thought, oh, well, maybe that's just how they do it at Nova. And I walked in and went, oh, hi, I'm Kate. And they went, oh, you're not Katy Perry? And I went, no, I'm Kate Parry. I know everyone gets that wrong. And to see 4 people's little disappointed face, for me, it gave me a great chuckle because it happens quite a lot. But their faces were so like, oh, it was like seeing a little puppy. It was like, oh, I was so sad. It was funny, but for me, but sad. So yeah, that was kind of the funniest thing I think that's happened. I'd say flexibility. I think being a singer for now, oh gosh, professionally over 20 years, having that ability to kind of mould and construct my voice to do anything I need it to, that would be one of my great strengths. So whether it's, changing the pitch and making myself sound a lot older than what I am or younger, that would be my great strength. I think some of my best work to date would be, every single job I go to, because it's different, and as I'm new into the industry, it's a growth. I've recently done a series of animatics where it's been almost a 12-month process. So going in and getting to know the client on a really regular basis, and then doing different reads of somebody else's voice, and as they're changing it to get exactly what they want for their client. So that's been a really great learning challenge for me, because I don't think it often happens where you get such a long period of time to really grow and understand and really work with the client one-on-one to get that unique thing that they need to sell to their client. The funny thing is, once I'm in the studio, completely calm, really on it, where to go. Beforehand, one-on-one little chit-chat conversation, I'm like, and it's appalling. Or they're like, oh yeah, hi. And then I'm in the studio, I'm like, yep, completely fine, lovely talking, nail it in one. But the bit beforehand, like an awkward teenager waiting to go to the dance. It's not so good. I'm with Katy Evans Voice Management because they're boutique and they're bespoke, and they really are unique in not just voiceover agents, but I think in agents in general. For me, having had such a long career, I have always looked for agents that have been able to really look at what I can bring and what they can bring and work out a way to make that grow together. Oh, I think they're completely different to other agents out there. I've got friends who are with other voice agents that really just feel like that, flick through a book, I'm one of 4 million. And the thing that's so different about Katy is that they literally only take on the number of people that they know that they can work with and grow their careers, and that they know they have a spot for, and that they have an understanding and a mutual respect with. A lot of agencies are just, yep, we'll take you and we'll take you and we'll take you in, but they don't then translate that to growing somebody's career. And I think that's so important to be as invested not only in the agency's growth, but in the artists that you manage. And that really is the difference of Katy Evans. I do. It's really peculiar. Well, probably not, only if you're sitting in a car next to me. Being a singer, I do scales. So I think my voice is, it's a muscle. Like if you're a runner, you do stretches so you don't pull a hamstring. So for me, not knowing what I'm going in to do any particular day, I do opera scales. So I will be the one sitting in the car looking like I'm screaming at somebody, but I'm not. I'm just literally making sure my voice is so flexible and malleable that no matter what I'm asked to do, I'll be able to achieve it. Probably the nicest one that doesn't hurt people's ears would be the and then I'll do like talking. So I'll just talk along to the radio going, you know, rung, 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 to try and get all my tip, 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 all going and alive and sparkling. Ooh, shapeshifter. It's because I really believe I've been blessed with an instrument that can really mould into whatever is needed to do, be it, you know, a full black gospel choir or, you know, a young 12-year-old girl. If you give me the time, I can make it happen. So.